Split Second's ready to show what A.B.A can do.
Yeah, very loyal to that Geo, but A.B.A is definitely a character of feast or famine. Sometimes we see her perform incredibly well, other times it's a complete wash. Let's see what Split Second can do.
Got it with the Troll into the 2D counter hit. It's a frame trap from 2K, but you gotta be ready for it.
Yeah, and even more brutal running down all of that jealousy meter. So still alive, but completely out of resources here.
And there goes the uninstall. Gives you a little chance to see what's going in to start with, but it doesn't help against Aoi. You're just going to be drowned.
And that's the difficult part, right? Is that A.B.A, when she's not in her awakened state, that's when she's the biggest threat, right? So AoiKypher's whole goal here is just to absolutely steamroll Split Second, not allow them to get an opportunity to play the game.
Yeah, but that's really kind of how you have to stop A.B.A. You really need to force her to do nothing, and just like what AoiKypher is doing, keeping an immaculate spacing that requires Split Second to try and press 5H in order to get a safe chance to install.
There's the burst. Install comes out. Finally getting some work, but no meter.
Has to do a quick uninstall, just preserve some of that meter. Getting caught with nothing against a character with auto projectile is nearly a death sentence.
Oh, but we do get a clean back throw. This opportunity here, if you can get a hit, might be able to make something happen, but the burst comes out from Kypher.
Oh, 2D counter hit. Woo.
Yeah, that's game number one quick. Split Second was making some really good adjustments there in the second round. I liked how they were willing to just go right into the install, even without a lot of meter available, to try and get an upper hand. Just didn't pan out in the end.
Yeah, it really did feel like there were all those that correct adaptations were needed and made, but they just came at awkward times with just a little bit too little life in the gas tank in order to really tank that 1 or 2 hits that A.B.A just ends up eating from naturally whipping a button or just being in this uninstall state.
Yeah, and that's the most difficult part about it. Trying to go for the key drop and put right back into the corner here. Nice poke out, but the burst is aggressive.
Burst out on the spiral arrow blocks the DP. That is a huge thing to make those Geo players stop doing. They love that.
All right, the YRC, get off me. Now look at this. No resources at all. No burst, no jealous gauge, no tension. AoiKypher now just running wild with nothing to stop them.
Yeah, all Split Second has is catching the spacing from AoiKypher with a jump in. Doesn't even need to rely upon the 2P to try and be defensive.
Not at all. And here we go. Finally, some momentum. Gotta watch out for that 100 meter. Might be a wake up super in your future.
Aoi trying to get to the 2D again on that spacing, but 236K coming out from Split Second. Going to have the burst invested.
YRC. I am shocked that AoiKypher did not spend any meter. Opted to spend burst before spending any of that meter.
Yeah, I was really just waiting for the moment Aoi was going to send out that reversal super and be like, you know, if you get hit, you get hit. If not, you're in my pressure.
Exactly. Just a lapse of judgment there ends up costing them the round. And now getting sent through the wall. Split Second finally starting to build some of this momentum.
And trying to anti-air A.B.A when she's up in the air in that install state is very difficult, typically, for most characters. Geo does have the DP, can make life a little bit easier, but that's still a risk you've got to be willing to take. And Split Second capitalizing on Aoi's untaken risks.
I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Finally finding the gaps in the offense, finding the cracks in the armor, and exploiting them. Split Second taking this to 1-1.
Like you pointed out just at the end of game one of Split Second has the adaptations necessary to fight against AoiKypher, and now they've kind of cemented themselves in a part of the game that, you know, Aoi's now having to be the one on the back foot, create those reverse adaptations and try and stop Split Second from gaining any more advantages.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful dance of fighting games. Just both players adapting back and forth. AoiKypher going for old reliable, just be as aggressive as possible.
2S forcing the burst out from Split Second. That is a massive resource to take away, but a big 2D counter hit, that's giving install.
nearly full install too. It spiked out of the skies, bounced into the wall.
Goes for the meaty, wants to keep this corner pressure going, trying to open up AoiKypher to get the hit before Jealous Rage runs out.
Finesse the throw was kind of nasty too. And now we're in a very familiar scenario.
There it is. There's the send this reversal super with 100-meter.
Absolutely worth doing. You don't want to get caught with your pants down again, losing all that meter.
Oh my, the punch out of the air? Really wanting AoiKypher to not have any resets on pressure.
Yeah, just chasing down. I think AoiKypher was just giving up too much, right? Wanted to create space to probably give Split Second enough room to overextend, but got caught multiple times.
And this back throw coming in. You don't need to be in install state if you've got your opponent in the corner. And now, Split Second will have to find an install time to make it work.
Ooh, okay. Sent straight through the wall into the next round. Good adjustments there from AoI, excuse me. And then trade right off the bat, but the 2D is going to win out for Split Second, building up that Jealous Rage.
Oh my gosh, what a 236K coming in. The install save makes it so hard to try and challenge that button, regardless of how hard it is to challenge normally.
Okay, Arcune coming in for the assist. Straight to the uninstall, I like it.
Yeah, Aoi opted not to FD any part of that super, and you know, the throw would have killed either way. However, felt a little bit too risky in this situation.
And just like that, Split Second now finally ahead in the game, 2-1. After how just blistering and dominating AoiKypher was at the start, really impressive to see the way that Split Second has brought this back.
And oh my, the Sin is coming out?
Oh, okay. Sin is a good character. Some would argue better than Giovanna. I think against A.B.A, I kind of understand why, right? You get a little bit longer pokes here. You definitely get more damage too. More bang for your buck.
And, you know, now with Sin, you get a lot longer of normals to challenge A.B.A with. You have a DP that's true now, truly invulnerable. It's going to help deal with Jealous Rage a lot easier. And a reversal super that wall breaks from a long ways away.
Oh, and the burst immediately on the DP. Back into the corner with the fast RC. Burst immediately. Didn't want to get sent through the wall. Trying to shut down that positive bonus, but one way or another, Split Second's going to get it.
Uses that red RC. You know, opts, instead of going for the hard knockdown, just build up the Jealous Rage meter. Who needs hard knockdown when you have the normals Jealous Rage does?
But we also got the normals that Sin has here. Harass you that 6P into the beak driver.
Yeah, 6P is a really strong move from Sin. It's just gotten better as the rest of his cancels have gotten better over the times.
See, this swap to Sin definitely working out for sure. Into the Sun Dipper.
There's also the thing to know is, like, looks like it hasn't seen the AoiKypher Sin yet, so there's going to be some lag in adapting to what the Sin offers and how Aoi plays Sin over Geo.
That's true, that's true. That's what's always difficult about swapping when you only have one life remaining, right? But playing it really well here. I think having that extra range is helping out a lot. Here goes the RTL.
Off to put in every bit of meter, and it was exactly enough to kill. Now we're at a game 5?
I can't say I was expecting that to actually kill there.
Yeah, I had an inkling of thought when AoiKypher went for RTL instead of a Tyrant Barrel, because I thought, you know, surely there's no way A.B.A dies here, right? We're just going to take the hard knockdown, use the 50 meter to do some disgusting mix that Sin allows you for. And then no, it just kills.
Yeah, no, exactly. That was kind of wild there. And with that, yeah, we go to game 5, like you just mentioned. for our very first set here in this open ladder for Paragon.
Both backing off at round start. Neither wants to take their first risk.
I mean, they've both just been exploding. I can't blame them.
Very, very true.
DP. Yeah, I think having access to the DP is also incredibly helpful, right? A meterless reversal does wonders for your defense.
Yeah, it's like, what do you want to guess on? And it now only comes, did a frame trap come out? Did the meaty happen? Or did it get blocked? That's all you have to worry about.
DG cross up to the other side. We got 100 meter. We're going to go for a wake up super.
Very possible. No. Try to some wake up option.
I think might have been going for the wake up super there and got counter hit. Probably didn't get the motion in and instead got a button.
Could have also been deflect shield. We all know how finicky that input is.
There we go. Far slash hitting its mark.
Oh, the E? Damage buff. That's actually very terrifying if you're split second as AoiKypher gets close and closer to 100 meter.
RTL. It's going to carry all the way. Spends all of it. Look at that damage.
Yeah, and pause the bonus coming right back out. The wire's just going to stop Aoi from getting that red RC during pressure string. Turning the tables.
Oh, but there we go. PRC able to get the overhead there. One thing that you'll always notice is when people land on the ground, there is just some human nature to hold down back. So going for that hoof stomp as Split Second was landing was a beautiful idea.
Yeah, you think surely my opponent's going to try and snipe my landing recovery or catch me standing on landing with a low, right? You want to block that low. You want to have that confidence that you're going to react to the high. But then it just becomes almost impossible to react to the high.
Oh, and there's the wall break. Look at the resources we have here. AoiKypher with 100 meter and 100 burst. Now has Split Second right where they want them in the corner. There's the throw.
The uninstall coming at one of the worst possible times. There's no burst, there's no tension, and your opponent's sitting there with every resource in the book.
And that's gonna be it. Tyrant Barrel. That one's for Grandpa. In the end, AoiKypher ends up coming out on top. What a barn burner of a first match here at Paragon.
Yeah, it went down. You know, I've heard it shift between whether it's Testament or Goldlewis favorites so many times. You know, Goldlewis has all that damage, but it's also just hard for Goldlewis to get in without expending a whole lot of resources.
Yeah, but good lord, once he is in, the Testament is in for a world of hurt. JD is going to be one of your best friends, as well as Skyfish, especially the newly buffed Skyfish.
Yeah, new Skyfish has just really been an MVP of Goldlewis's kit for just how long it goes on, how much chip damage it can do, and how much meter it rips away if you're not ready to just IB everything for 5 seconds.
Oh, but ready with that backdash, though, to get the back throw also. Solid positioning. Huge punish into a wall break.
I think Hopeful was trying to do the esoteric tech of getting hit by the JH on that setup from Testament to then just back throw. But I think Primal just knows about it and was ready in the first place.
Oh, nice blocks on both of the Arbiter signs, sending out the drone to close the gap. And that's going to be the difficult part here. Primal keeps leaning into those teleports. It's going to be a cat and mouse game, and Goldlewis is a slower character.
Yeah, it really is one of those cat and mouse type games, and there's why Wild Assault messes up the intended, probably 268 if I had to guess.
Let's see if we can get some of those 268s out here. Get some big damage on the board.
Oh god, hit by close touch. Yeah, you have, if you want to stay alive in this round, you had to burst immediately there. You were guaranteed dead with those PT cancels.
still in the danger zone. All Hopeful Romantic needs is one good hit here now, and there it is. Caught Primal trying to press on Wake Up.
Yeah, I wonder if that was an attempt at a back throw. You know, maybe you thought that JH would have been fake potential. You know, the Universal Super did not come out how you wanted it to. But you just keep on going.
Keep on churning as well. Swiss cheese there with the bullets. White Wall Assault straight through the Grave Reaper.
The overheads are catching out. Primal still alive by some grace of Daisuke. Increasing the health and reducing damage from the last patch. Really showing out.
Please help. Help. Stuck in the corner here. Grave Reapers abound. Where's the Unholy Diver? Oh. I think first. Man, I think Primal could stand to just throw out some more Unholy Divers, right? Swapping between Grave Reaper and Unholy Diver, or throwing out the Unholy Diver first to cover that jump angle, is really good at locking a character like Goldlewis down who doesn't have access to a double jump.
Yeah, it doesn't have the double jump. It is also on the taller side for characters as things go too, so it's a little harder to go under these really awkwardly spaced normal, not only normals, but also Crow as well. Just, you know, has to commit to stopping, cannot just keep running.
What flash. Gonna keep running here though. Jump in with the JD.
Yeah, caught Primal using the grounded Grave Reaper instead of trying to cover for an anti-air. Best first try to just claim this round. If you're Primal, you wouldn't even burst. This is not a round you're looking to burst in.
5K gets to pick up with the staying state into a bit of a reset.
Tried to go for the 5D, but the jump arc, too awkward.
Didn't dash up far enough either. I think if we just dashed up a little bit closer, that hitbox would have forced Hopeful Romantic to block.
Blocking everything out, keeping it nice and clean, and is rewarded with Primal's burst, which we Wake Up White Wild Assault after.
Into the wall break, not enough to get the kill.
Now you gotta be careful of the Skyfish, but the 5K stuffs Primal's run up for Hopeful Romantic to take game number 2.
Yeah, up 2-0, putting Primal in a position where they have to get a reverse 3-0 to win this set. And remember, it's not just about winning or losing the set either. That is important, but it's also about how you win the set, right? Because if you do get tied with other players when we get to the top cut, those wins and losses are going to matter.
Yeah, they really do. I have definitely seen some top 8 placements. Some people get into winners or losers or even out of the top 8 consideration off the back of just one game that went to a game 4 when your tied opponent was a clean sweep throw out.
Right, with the wall break.
Checking out the white wall as well. You got, if you're not able to throw it, it's a hard reaction to throw White Wild Assault. Even still, staying out of its range is really good as an alternative.
Ova trying to go for that Skyfish, not going to quite work out. Works out this time.
And just lets it all rock, the full mag.
And that JD has been a lifesaver for Hopeful Romantic, really just allowing them to get in on Primal and put in the pain, now sitting at set point.
That is a huge thing, because I've noticed Testament players on a whole, after the 6Ps got normalized, haven't been using the button as much. It still has an amazing hitbox. But also, Goldlewis JD is a notoriously hard to anti-air button.
Oh, yes, it is. I can't believe they buffed it. Uh-oh. Oh, God, help. Oh, God, help.
Oh no! Last chance of burst is able to block the Skyfish, but yeah, had to start going for IB in order to not die.
and how poetic. The JE being the button that closes it out. Absolutely S tier normal there for Goldlewis.
Millia player without having to look at the overlay. I forget exactly who it is.
Sonic Fox fan.
Vincentdabaddie is who it is. Right.
Oh man, but these colors.
Yeah. A good thing I turned the light on in my room. I usually commentate in the dark, but I'm glad I turned it on now because these are a little rough.
Yeah, this is the Sin City colors, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Sword coming on out into the close slash. Get the guard break into the low.
And that's going to be a Mordo ender. Calvados is almost never seen as a reverse, as a wall break now, thanks to it requiring both swords.
Oh, but the YRC gets blocked. What a call out there.
Oh, tried to go for probably 2K2D, but stood up just too late. And there it is. The round gets stolen away by A.B.A.
Dabaddie now on the defense. Kind of crazy. Really crazy that after all these years, Millia finally has lower effective health than Chipp.
Holds it, rising JP, but such an awkward angle to try and convert. And that's Millia close slash. You're gonna be in the blender.
Speaking of conversions, here we go. 5H closing out game number 1 with one solid mortal counter.
A.B.A has been just ready at every second of the set so far. For when Vincentdabaddie either has a little misinput situation, like with the 2K into throw, or is just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You thought you could take your turn. You thought you could play neutral with Ram. You've never been able to do that.
Poor Vincent. Really gonna have to lock in here. Yeah, it's difficult to play neutral against Ram just because of how oppressive her buttons are. But Millia's strength has always been taking to the skies, and I like that that's what Vincent tried to do, unfortunately getting grabbed.
No, it's the old counterplay to Millia is you got to keep her out of the air, and if you're not going to use 6P, you don't want to use 2H, you don't want to use close flash, good old air throw. Nothing beats that.
Oh, chasing up through the skies, but does get caught. Whoa! That looked like it might have been a cross-up with the Capel. Nasty, but either way, we are matching out Mortabato.
Did we cross-cut Mordo on Schrodinger's cross-up?
I think so. Just churn it. Just churn it, right?
Yeah. There it is. Gets caught again by the downfall tackle. No Millia player will ever tell you how to beat that mix because you can't. You just pick a side and guess.
Oh. Gaping. Close slash 2H. No swords available here. Not going to be a ton of damage even with the super.
You don't need the damage when you can just get it on the next combo burst. Whoa, the back throw!
To the 2P OTG. Not even a chance to think about bursting.
What a late JS. Good on Vincent for being able to sit there, block it, gets caught. What a 5P wasn't ready to anti-air conversion though. 5P is one of those things you don't expect for that counter hit confirmed to ever be there and ready though.
Absolutely. I expect the damage here if you're playing Millia. Trying to go for the 2K2D. Catching the backdash very clean. And look at, wow, the damage from Millia and breaking the wall with the Artemis.
Yeah, Millia, you know, she never really feels like she does a lot of damage. She's usually catching you off of a 2K or some other heavily prorated starter. But if she catches you with a close slash, you can be prepared to eat upwards of 70% of your life, depending on how much risk and what character you're playing.
Yeah, but I want to rewind it. What just happened there at the end? Did Vincent just compel over Lei and land on the explosion of the sword?
Yeah, some very unfortunate things happened. You know, Capel betrayed Vincent. Rare time for the side switch, but
that was
gotta
kind of
take it in stride.
Yeah, need to really lock in now, put in a difficult position where Lei is up 2-0.
Oh no, that 6H counter wasn't able to kill off of it. That's a second chance to Vincent.
Yeah, real scrambly, but this is absolutely going to finish it off. Doesn't even need the super. Just breaks the wall with the Rekka set point.
Although that is probably the best worst case that Vincent could have experienced, now that you're pretty much guaranteed to get your burst back in this round, whereas before, it was going to be very sketch.
Yeah, absolutely. But still, though, Vincent has a long way to go, and it's not looking too clear.
One bad burst could decide the rest of the set. Waits for the blue burst even, doesn't try and take a guaranteed gold burst attempt.
Last opportunity here, no resources, even down on tension as well. Air to air with the JP, but you got to make some big plays happen. No one home. And that is a 3-0. Clean 3-0 for Lei. Downfall, though. But let's see which player is going to have their downfall here. Joe Brownie coming in on the Jackal, like you mentioned earlier, up against Slayertroop. Not on the Slayer, but on the Elphelt Valentine.
You know, that's where the true parts of the name comes from. You got Elphelt there in the back, having that musical background that Slayer does need.
Uh-oh. Getting sent through the wall with the Elysium driver. Better rally the troops here to bring this back. Wake up 6P. Nutty.
That is certainly one of the callouts of all time against Jacko. A terrifying one. Just like this 2D is terrifying.
Yeah, the range on that deceptive. But you know, Slayertroop didn't want to be holding down back there, blocking all those minions constantly. Completely understandable.
Walking against Jacko, especially when you're here in the corner, just ends up, you know, you're in a 5-second cutscene, taking a bunch of chip damage, just waiting for that inevitable mix, either the 5D or throw to catch you off guard.
Yeah, and then you get hit by like the 8-second cutscene with the super.
Yeah. Get sniped out of the air by the minions.
Yeah, the minions are just completely shutting down the fireball game here from Slayertroop. Gonna have to go in, maybe utilize that 2H to close the gap. Elphelt has a great 2H.
Yeah. You know, it is a really good 2H for making space. You know, it has that little risk that there's no safe cancel if it gets blocked, but sometimes you just gotta accept that you might get 6P'd if your opponent does know. But if they don't know, you're in.
Yeah, and you got to test it, right? You'll never know until you test it. Not only that, too, but I think with Slayertroop gets 50 meter, it might be worth it just to go for the Bridal Express, right? You're going to blow through the minions. You're going to close the gap. If Joe Brownie blocks it, that's when you RC. It really is just like a neutral skip tool for Elphelt.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah, it does go through those minions. It's very, very hard in the moment to change your gameplay. Like if you're there attacking and all of a sudden your opponent's just zooming on past you, and then now they get in red RC, you're blocking a close slash, and now here comes the Rekka mix.
Yeah, exactly. And that Rekka mix can be unending. You have to study against it. You have to practice against it, or it will tear you apart. But looks like Slayertroop is taking a moment here. We haven't jumped back in. Taking a breather, maybe reevaluating which character to bring in.
Yeah, might be going to the Slayer as the namesake.
Not quite, it's the Johnny.
Whoa.
Johnny Guilty Gear. Interesting. Okay, I kind of like bringing in the Johnny because I think Misfiner is going to be a pretty decent tool to cut down the minions from long range. But right now, we're just trying to go in.
Yeah. And yeah, Joe Brownie, you know, has played in a bunch of tournaments, has gone through the Johnny gauntlets before, has faced Iwabami in the past, MJ Karase. For Slayer, this is going to be a quick test if the Johnny is going to be cutting it or it might be just back to Elphelt.
Yep, and another round just quick there for Joe Brownie.
Ooh, a 6P catching down the wake up was stopped again.
It's Slayertroop not getting the opportunity to really play. 6P is going to get blown up by the low, straight into an Elysium driver.
At Johnny's health allowing him to live, but the minion's going to stuff out Slayertroop. Joe Brownie takes the set to 2-0.
Another familiar situation. We've seen this time and time again, right? These players, I think the only game that went to game 5 was the first one. Everyone else has been put in a reverse 3-0 situation where they have to make the comeback, but no one's quite been able to do it.
If it's anyone, Slayer's gonna stay with the Johnny. I feel like Johnny is one of those characters. Absolutely, if you get the little warm-ups going, it's gonna be flying.
Look at this. It's just non-stop. Slayertroop not getting a chance to play at all.
Doesn't want to invest the burst just yet. Finally is being forced to. Trying to maneuver around. And will Joe Brownie just burst here to turn the tide? Yes.
Okay, wake up throw.
100-meter here for Joe Brownie. You can send reversal super ops to YRC instead. Now the minions are out. Defense order online. You're not going to be pressing into Jacko anytime soon.
No, but goes for the YRC. If you could just land a single hit. Instead, it just gets kicked right in the face. That point now for Joe Brownie.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate placement of all the minions. They're all in the line. The ducks in a row. You get hit by one, you get hit by them all.
All right, YRC, get off me, dash forward into the throw. Slayertroop finally with the advantage here, life lead, but it puts themselves into the corner, forced to burst.
I am surprised Jacko's 2D recovered in time. So you just go, I see that vault, I'm gonna go under it and punish you for it. Roman cancel extension
into the 5D. Not quite dead. Oh, yeah, there it is. Got caught trying to press 3-0 for Joe Brownie.
Didn't get your first kill. Just meaty them again. Just get your second combo.
Definitely loves to go fast and live on the edge here. Makes absolute perfect sense to bring out the Chipp.
And already starting off the Beta Blade. One of the reasons you play Chipp over Millia. Second one. Walter loves this button.
The 2K2D setting up the tightrope.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That could have been way worse for Walter. Lucky that Toxanz dropped that confirm, but still stuck in the corner.
Gold burst. Blocks the Ko, but wasn't ready to block the secondary air button.
Oh, backdash. Into the Alpha Blade. Wow!
A second hit of JH, it'll catch you.
YRC, get off me. 5H for the anti-air. Oh my god, the upside down hit. Just sending Toxanz bouncing around.
These tightrope combos are so silly sometimes. What on Silly is doing nearly 50% to Anji of all characters.
Oh, crazy. 1,000 cuts, no more.
Gonna get the far slash pickup right there, but it's no big deal to Walter. That's just more time to mix.
Okay, trying to go for that dash up 2K. Oh, you can see Walter is playing around the Ko, right? Setting up the tether to try and bait the Ko out.
Yeah, I think right now Walter's just testing Toxanz, trying to get a read of if Toxanz is snap reacting to going in the air with Ko, or if it's an actual reaction. Because if it's something that's on a snap read, Walter's going to be just about to start baiting it out and getting large punishes.
See if we can get those punishes here. Right now, Toxanz trying to block for dear life, but does get clipped on the dome. Look at this routing into a reset.
Yeah, doesn't want to break the wall just yet. Doesn't have the 50-meter. Returning to neutral is one of Anji's win conditions. So you definitely want to try and keep corner pressure when possible.
JD trying to cross up. Yeah, every time that the tether comes out, Toxanz is throwing out that Ko.
We'll try to bait the burst. Misread the burst gain. I think Walter's going to be able to take full advantage.
Game number 1 going to Walter pretty decisively. Toxanz had some good moments there, but Walter seemed to be in full control of the chaos. And controlled chaos is especially what it was with some of those scrambly situations.
Yeah, I mean, Walter definitely looking a little more like Shadow the Hedgehog with that chaos control.
Where's that damn Chaos Emerald?
If there are only things the things I could say if we weren't on mic right now.
Bro, like honestly, I need a pair of the shadow shoes. I've always wanted them since I was a kid.
Yeah, I unfortunately have a shoe size where those never are a reality for me unless they custom commission them.
I feel that, and right now Toxanz is feeling all this pressure in the corner, just being smothered by Chipp.
And it's continuing on the alpha blade that JH, it's all coming up Walter's way. A.B.A, that is tragic if you're Toxanz.
Tragic indeed, but beautiful for Walter. Nearly a perfect there. Okay. Yeah, still locked down in the corner. Toxanz just doesn't seem to have an answer here for Walter's offense. Getting cut off at every scenario. We spend burst, we get put right back into the blender.
And gets caught jumping, and that is going to end with the super you've rarely seen before now.
Perfect.
2-0. Yeah, Toxanz definitely needs to go back to the drawing board here. Something is just not working. Unable to get any offense reliably started here. Any offense that we do get ends almost as quick as it starts.
Yeah, I think it really affected Toxanz when Walter started baiting out Ko. Like the Ko anti-airs were coming out real clutch and gave Toxanz a lot of value. And Walter became wise, started baiting it out, and without that major part of answers to the tasks that Toxanz had, it's just so hard in order to find your next set of answers to sling at Walter to try and stop the bleeding and try and make a comeback happen.
But I mean, you got to dig deep to make this comeback. It's a tall mountain to climb. Once again, a reverse 3-0 situation. Look at that, not just standing still.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
Oh, I hear the sirens, the wee woo. Is an ambulance coming for Toxanz? Good lord!
Oh no, we're gonna get the wall break.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity, but the DP is gonna score the kill.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
The run at 2P getting whiff punished by the 2K from Walter.
Okay, finally the Ko able to connect.
That is a super wall break thanks to the Karas.
All right, 5K 2D. Toxanz having the life lead for the first time in a long time here in this set. Can we score the round? Also with the meter advantage.
Block tries a tap test, tries a second, but Walter's ready with the DP.
This is dangerous. Hard knockdown scenario. Walter about to get that meter. Ooh, could have RC'd the Alpha Blade, but wasn't ready for it.
Might need to send a parry here to try and stop Walter, but the Alpha Blade gonna take it all. Walter 3-0 will claim.
Joe Brownie. Getting some Nago action here on a Tuesday night. That's what I like to see. Nago in this version is such a cool character.
Sir Kapa, definitely a TO that you've known, runs a lot of tournaments. Oliver here still showing, has the skills on the Nago, but when you're against Go Brownie, you gotta be on your tippy top best shape.
Absolutely. We saw Joe Brownie absolutely dominate earlier with these minions. Great placement of the 2D as well. And right now it's all just about smothering Sir Kapa.
And the smothering, it's just happening. There's no opening that Sir Kapa's been able to find that's been able to stick for more than just a few frames.
Now getting sent through the wall. Joe Brownie on a tear. That JD sent out the fireball. This is another difficult situation, right? Because Nago is a character who doesn't have a double jump. And once you get to level 3 blood, you can't really close the gap easily.
Yeah. And not being able to close the gap when you're in Nago is so difficult. Like we know from previous patch before season 4, 5H used to be one of his best tools to just delete minions and then still represent maybe a clone Fukio, or just Fukio in forwarding to close that gap. He can't do that anymore. And that's really hard now for Nago because he has to rely on something like Beyblade.
Look at that, just double shield right in your face. Sir Kapa being patient, just looking for that one shot. That one opportunity, they got it. Are they gonna let it slip?
2H into RC and catching on the way down with the bite. We're playing Mario Party.
Ooh, reset again, and now you gotta guess.
And there's only so many times you can guess right against Nago when he has the ability to just vomit specials in your face.
Another 6H. Ooh, execution slash.
Perfect.
Another by Bloodsuck Universe and a perfect there for Sir Kapa, really bringing things back in a big way. Game 1 was data.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it's not only just data, but just getting used to the tempo of the match. Because every time you go into this new set with a new player, you might have faced them before, but tonight they might be a little bit more in their nerves. They might be more locked in because it is Frosty's. They might have the nerves because it's Frosty's Eve. But once you get that tempo down, Sir Kapa is showing it can really pay dividends.
Ooh, there's the burst. And now the double Fukio trying to go in possibly for the bite, but gets tossed instead.
Now you're in the corner. Jacko has 100-meter. Get open by the tap dust. Takes a little bit of that extra burst meter from the wall splat as consolation rises.
Through the wall. Their Kapa still maintaining this solid offense. I think in a lot of cases, you don't even necessarily need to go in. Once you're in that level 3, yeah, something like that. Just 2H, 5H. Those things are going to be really great buttons. Here comes the Elysium driver.
Oh, nice tech. Dodges the 2H, dodges it again, but not the 2K2D.
2K2D. A simple but effective combo.
It's all reliable for a reason.
Bring you to another Elysium pile driver. Gonna put you through the wall this time.
Sir Kapa has one last guess here for Joe Brownie's offense. Guess right, you might be rewarded, but the backdash is not the guess that Sir Kapa was looking for.
Oh, it wasn't, but I like that this is a competitive set here. Sir Kapa still has it in them to bring this back to a game 5 as this clock just ticks down on the open ladder. Only about 40 minutes remaining.
Yeah. If you are wanting to get top 8, this is going to be the time where you're going to set a record for the fastest to get top 8 in a Paragon. However, this is going to be daring for a lot of people who are close to that top 8 required set. Get in now.
Another super. And Joe Brownie is just running away with this one. Hard knockdown, about to build up that positive bonus to 50-meter.
Oh, why you're too far away?
Yeah, no one home.
It's the counter hit, and that's through the wall. Sir Kapa has maybe 2 guesses left, depending on what starter Joe Brownie is able to get.
But hey, still has an opportunity to come back if he can score one solid counter hit with a 5H. Oh, but he is going to get parried there by the guard command, and that is all she wrote. Joe Brownie with a 3-1 perfect.
What a way to end off the set if you're Joe. We've got another set. We've got Vincentdabaddie back up here against another yokai player, Dr. Doom 9755.
Dr. Doom? Good, spelled in all caps.
Is this secretly hinting that it's Marvel time?
Oh man, if I didn't have work tomorrow, you know I'd be on Marvel Rivals after this. But here we go. This is the Fly versus the Fly Swatter. Mobility versus power.
Oh my gosh, they're just dancing around each other. Dr. Doom, the first to draw blood. Vincent's burst has been taken as a result.
Ooh, what a JD. Bounced off the wall. I love the OTG there as well to maintain the pressure.
Now it's Vincent's turn with the driver's seat taking away Dr. Doom's burst and the double EP. There's a lot of blood here. Can you live? The answer's no.
Doom pulls the strings.
Oh, the 2K gonna stuff Vincent trying to run up and without burst. That's a free wall for Dr. Doom, able to regenerate a ton of burst meter and get up to 50 tension too.
Yeah, gorgeous routing there. But Vincentdabaddie swinging right back, trying to even things up. Luckily for Doom, has plenty of meter and plenty of blood gauge here too to get started.
Vincent being able to find a way out. Oh my, right into a counter hit to H. That is terrifying. That close line immediately burst it. does not want to play around.
Oh?
Yeah, playing this like pseudo footsies with Nago is so hard to do. Because if that Fukio isn't going to immediately pop, or that Beyblade's not going to immediately pop Nago, you have to be just terrified for Beyblade into something or Fukio into Beyblade.
Yeah, 100%. So difficult to play around here. But with that, Dr. Doom does get game number 1.
I think Vincent, though, does have what it takes, has really showed a lot of weaselly movement, as it were, to get around Dr. Doom and get some hits here and there. All just about closing it out.
I like that they're letting the intros rock too. Just taking the opportunity to get a breather.
Millia versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Starting with the Beyblade, sending off the signal early.
Oh, and we are going out, guns blazing here. There's the bad moon for the overhead. Vincentdabaddie looking like a completely different player.
And that blood gauge is going to be cranking up a lot here. Dr. Doom's going to be looking for a blood-sucking universe. Whoop, whoop.
Oh? Oh, nice. Able to score the throw. And there we go. 2P for the OTG.
Yeah. I was a little risky. Looking back, like in complete hindsight, yes, 2P would have killed as OTG in any situation. But not just taking the 2S or 2H to OTG with a higher damaging, guarantee. Little nerve-wracking.
Over the close. Oh my god, the damage there was absurd.
There's not a lot of blood. Oh, that clipped by the 2H. It's a little more active than you think it is.
Yeah, surprised that actually didn't kill, but this super will. Just one slash. Didn't even need the 1,000 cuts. We're not skipping anything.
Oh, we're even letting the outros rock.
It's all strategy. Run down the timer. The real life timer.
Eventually your opponent gets too tired to continue, right?
Oh, the double JH. Not a true combo, but both of them hitting either way. There's the super for the wall break. Vincentdabaddie, one mix-up away, one burst bait away from tying this up 1-1. It steals the burst gauge there with the wild assault. Clean plays.
Great stuff from Vincentdabaddie. Was able to figure out the lines necessary, able to take that game away, and that's going to really put a pin in what Dr. Doom is able to consistently get going.
Vincentdabaddie here, proven to be the Reed Richards to Dr. Doom, but who's going to come out on top?
I mean, history would say Reed Richards consistently does beat Dr. Doom, but there are worlds, there are universes in which Dr. Doom gets to take down Reed Richards.
True. Remember, Doom always pulls the strings. Again, letting the intros rock.
Millia versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
The Beyblade whiffs, and Vincent was there ready to take a punish, but not able to continue it going. Nice checks the Fukio this time. Not going to pop on the blood right now.
Oh, 5H decapitated. Just removed Millia's head from her shoulders.
What the couple moments that really do happen.
K2D.
Got the J8, but could not make something work. The Artemis clash. Neither player ready for it though.
Oh, 2K2D. Did we press a button? We did. 1,000-year blood war.
Oh no, the blood. Too far away to make anything happen. No! Vincent, you just... The age-old wisdom still applies. If you're not actively punishing Nago in Blood Rage, you hold down back for your dear life. 'Cause that is exactly what will happen. You'll get...
Damn right.
You'll get sniped by JD or any other normal, and those just tank your health away.
And I like how competitive this set is getting. Dr. Doom 1 game away from securing the dub.
Reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
One more time, let me intros rock.
It could be the final time. Not if Vincentdabaddie has anything to say about it, though.
Millia versus Nagoriyuki. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Vincentdabaddie starting off strong, getting the overhead there with the disc set up into the wall break. That's a positive bonus with already 50 meter on the board. Alright,
He not going to do anything, but PRC is going to save it.
Runs right into a Beyblade. Oh my god, your health bar.
The health bar, where'd it go?
I'm sorry, Nago has never been cooler. Oh my god.
You know, Dr. Doom, that was a rare opportunity for you to give us the fan service of his Blood Rage Super, and you didn't. I'm gonna have to dock a point off his tile for that.
Just try to keep it, you know, nice and simple. Wanted to close it out. Oh, but now here we go, getting run over once again. We saw what can happen though. Dr. Doom just needs one chance to score a hit here and everything can turn around.
Absolute gets a 5H. That's a good start to take it. The close slash. That's terrifying. You get one last chance. Potentially, actually.
Ooh, empty low.
I got scared for a second when I saw that this happened. That was a huge risk to take with the set on the line.
Very risky. Well, let's see if that risk is going to pay off here. Can Vincent get another round? Stay in this.
Nice 6P. The far slash as well. It's going to give you another chance to open up Dr. Doom. Not getting the chance to burst. Can't kill either.
Just jumps right over. 6P dies with burst. Doom bursts for no man.
Gotta keep it for the next game. This is game 5. This is where you get double burst, right? For saving it?
For sure. That's how it works, right?
Yeah. Just pool your resources for the final game.
Yeah, right, chat? Chat, is that true? Chat, is this real?
I'm not lying to you. Surely there's not any commentator gaslighting going on.
All right, round start. Burst immediately from Vincentdabaddie.
Vincent's able to get these small hits here and there, and the damage is just adding up.
Oh, that is not good. Devastating pop. Doom has been so good about managing that blood gauge, only having one pop for a combo. This time, though, absolutely backfires.
Oh my, the back hit Beyblade. There's no one in their right mind would have been ready to confirm that. And Vincent is going to end up taking what might be a mental shake there to new heights.
Oh, see? We are just trying to swing. And wow, the final nail in the coffin. You're not making this comeback. I'm sorry.
No, maybe. Maybe.
I don't believe. I don't believe.
I was going to say, if Vincent got punished there for not just taking the throw that kills. It's so happy. We got Madchu and Wozgozz.
Wozgozz is a godlike name. Rocking the purple Johnny just kind of fits.
2K, 2D, and you got no time to react to this command grab.
Oh my god, we are just going all in now. That overhead on the PRC was nasty.
The IB on that 5K.
Another PRC JP for the overhead, and this time it's absolutely going to kill Free Willy.
And Madchu opening up the set with a perfect. Wozgozz was set to hold down back the whole time. Nasty anti-air on bolts.
And then the close slash. Also, I don't know if this is just a random music here, but if you intentionally picked blank, good pace. Oh my god, nice 5K anti-air. Huge pickup here for Wozgozz.
Absolutely. Now you're in the driver's seat for at least a little bit. That YRC gonna find Wozgozz out of the corner with Dolphin in the split. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Dropping the anvil. H gets chopped in the ankles, so that's going to be around here. Competitive set already.
Ultron gets away with a very risky beach ball. The 3K coming in. Where you going, Wozgozz? Can't escape me that easily.
Oh, I love it. The empty hop into the overhead. Kisu. Break the wall.
.3K slide in with a shimmy.
The use of PRC here has been absolutely mad from Madchu. Just so active at all times. The only time they're not pressing buttons is when they're blocking.
Yeah. And I mean, that is really what Madchu has picked up on is Wozgozz has been very willing to just let Madchu keep on pressing. Not a lot has been there to stuff out. And with a big, giant pink whale with a star on the forehead, Madchu taking
Yamada-san.
game 1.
We love Yamada-san.
I just wish it was more consistent at wall breaking, but unfortunately it has to be one of the slowest supers to wall break with in the game.
That's true. But you could get some nasty setups with it if you can call it from behind.
True, back hit whale combos are sick.
Yeah, absolutely wild.
Mankind. Duel
Maybe Madchu will show us some of the Kara back hit whales.
We'll have to see. Wozgozz ain't making it easy.
Ooh, little 3K low profile, but did not reach far enough. And Wozgozz's gonna eat away a burst from Madchu very early on.
Huge pickup. I like not going for the wall break there, just going for the setup because you knew the wall break wouldn't kill.
Yeah, don't want to give Madchu that wild assault meter. Don't want to get Madchu closer to burst either. Oh, the mix is coming out.
Block there on the backdash, but does get caught by the close slash. Still alive, just barely. Down to a final interaction between these two.
Very good on not bursting there. That was a combo that's amazing. Burst safe in a lot of places. Ready with the throw. That was wild assault. I saw that wild assault get turned into not wild assault. The flex shield got turned into throw.
That's how we steal your soul in Stride. All right, JP harassment here. Wozgozz weathering this storm, able to escape, takes a little damage as tax.
Nice, just a little slower PRC. Wozgozz has been getting really good at blocking Dolphin PRC mix. Now Madchu's like, all right, let's start changing it up. The script gets flipped.
Oh, 6H actually connecting. Threw off the timing just a little bit. It wasn't fully charged.
Yeah. Deer in headlights moment can really negatively affect the whole life of a set. There's Flex Shield Madchu won in last round.
Right. Oh, on the 5P. Or 2P, excuse me. Flip deal. Getting the connection. And now, Wozgozz in a dominating position here. Scooped out of the skies. RC. Immediate burst was mashing that burst. Isn't going to save them, though.
Yeah, Madchu, they're knowing, it's like, all right, I get literally one chance to burst here before I'm dead. Let me just start mashing it, because either I'm dead anyway, or it's going to work. Unfortunately, could not turn the desperation burst into a round win, but great stuff from Wozgozz. Getting the game on the board, tying it up all important 1-1.
Love what I am seeing here. This might end up being the last set that we can get in before we cut it off to round out our top 8, and it's looking to be a great one.
Yeah. Always love to see it. You know, get to see the early shot call of this is a great set in the making. It's just continuing on the Dolphin mix, but Wozgozz has been so good at blocking these highs.
And just using the Totsugeki there to maneuver. Is going to get caught by the 5K, though. All right, Dolphin again. Into the hop, able to get the JP.
Oh, the 6P coming out as a prediction. Not going to work. Gets caught by the 6H. You got to burst that or you're dead.
All right, 6H into the beach ball again. Wozgozz not able to find a way to escape. There it is on a whip throw, able to get the back.
2+ for Madchu there, and a big counter hit's gonna send Madchu through the wall. One interaction apiece, but there's meter for a run up 3K if you live, and you're not going to.
A little bit of swagger on that combo too with the back turn.
blocks the misfighter. That's minus 15. You get to get on in. You were too far away for a punish.
Oh, that scream. Oh, nice. 5K into 3K. BRC, 5P for the anti-air.
The whipped on the popping of card? That's something you don't ever see.
Trying to go for the fully charged 5D. What a BRC and a challenge. Madchu, the mad lad.
I respect Wozgozz for having the confidence to do that, and then Madchu is like BRC, and oh wait, this is 5Pable. Let's go. Finally not correcting, gets the OHK, catching Wozgozz blocking.
Oh. Nice. 6H into the wall break. Free Willy this time.
Yeah. Not confident on whether or not you had enough time, and rare time that Dolphin's frame 1 airborne is going to make that throw not work.
And the close slash. Madchu able to get game number 3 here, up 2-1. All right, Wozgozz, let's bring it to game 5. Oh my god, Madchu's got the Kaioken going on.
I mean, how do you beat this? How do you beat a Mei that's gone Kaioken?
You have Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. That's how. That's
True.
the blue aura.
But what if Madchu is in just a Super Saiyan God Kaioken?
Oh my god. That's even more terrifying.
Oh my pickup!
Yeah, we might be in like Kaioken times 10 here.
Yeah. Try to go for the anti-air beach ball, but Wozgozz gonna send a JS in the face.
I love the way that Madchu is just kind of utilizing light normals here as the engager, right? Peppering them on the Wozgozz, knowing that Johnny doesn't have the fastest normals.
Yeah. May's S and H normals, all of them are gonna be slower than Bar Slash against Johnny. Oh my!
The layers there. Wozgozz was thinking ahead. Oh, Madchu could see me running. They're obviously going to block. No, Madchu was committed to running into the overhead kiss. Was fully committed. Did not care.
I'm just too stunned to speak right now.
Set point now here for Madchu. There's the burst coming out from Wozgozz. Gets out of the corner with the up dolphin.
Wires. Oh no, doesn't get the split off of it. Second chance, there you go.
And then the wall break, but it's not enough.
Yeah, could not get charged. 6H. And gets the JP to end it all. Madchu 3-1 over Wozgozz, showing us how stylish.
Right now, instead, it is going to be big old Goldlewis Dickinson up against Eno here with FishyFishy.
Another one of those mixed matchups versus if you get fly swatted, you're fly swatted for real.
Oh, absolutely. Love to stroke the big tree right underneath the drone.
That's going to be a nice little wall break.
I don't think this matchup is that bad for Eno, honestly, all things considered, right? She could definitely really get it, which is funny because Gobu originally picked this character to murder Eno way back in Season 1 in the Red Bull Kumite.
Yeah, I think just a lot of the changes over time. Eno's gotten like slowly changed in comparison to a lot of other characters. They've just mounted to a lot of things that can give Goldlewis trouble, like MLA is really great. Stroke, like you mentioned, going under drone is huge for Ino to get punishes on.
Oh my god, but these Behemoth Typhoons are even huger. There's the wall breaking around for Romantic.
Tries to JD, but outside of the range of FishyFishy and the MLA, you're getting sighted to the corner.
Nice little throw there into the OTG. Scoops the legs, catching the backdash for Tissimo to shatter the glass.
What a good back off to make 684 whiff with security meter. 684 is no longer a take your turn back on block kind of deal. You've got to wait till all that security meter is gone before you challenge.
Absolutely. And a reversal there is going to get tossed. Probably going for super PRC.
Yeah, I saw that coffin go right behind Goldlewis, like that's super PRC, but was not able to get it to beat throw. If you just let the super fly, you had the 100 meter. Would have been a whole big change of pace. It would have been a lot of meter vomit that would have happened if that super was just allowed to go through.
100%. Could have even easily turned the tide of that round around. But FishyFishy up one here. Fishing for more fishies. Wild Assault's going to connect.
First, going to take away that positive bonus dream, and that's what you need. And so close to the corner, Hopeful Romantic, able to find the side switch into pressure.
Oh, but 2S poking.
Would confirm into the corner route, and you have super just barely available. It's all coming up FishyFishy.
Swimming along here in this set. Getting ready to cook it up to a 2-0.
Another big counter hit for FishyFishy. Hopeful Romantic gets a little bit of value from not having the hard knockdown, just goes with Wild Assault round start.
Oh, Fortissimo just getting blown up there in the gap.
Although that's probably the best case scenario. Fortissimo whipping there, just getting JK'd and then have to go lose pressure instead of just taking 80% of the power.
Yeah, just getting completely blown up. A FishyFishy not going to let it deter them. Keeping the pressure going, throwing the super PRC once again, and getting the burst out of Hopeful Romantic.
Oh, the gold burst doesn't want to have to deal with risking a big option after that YRC. Hopeful Romantic just could not block at all.
That's 2-0. It's so difficult to block this character. For all the faults that Millia has, she is still a mix-up machine. I said Millia, you know.
One's red, one's yellow.
That's true, true. A little autopilot. Look, I'm colorblind. That's a lie.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Start scenario. White Wild Assault.
Yeah, Deflect Shield is really good against Goldlewis, but not when 6-8. That's not 6-8-4. 4-8-6 is involved. That will reach to the heavens and beyond.
Yeah, reaches to the heavens, but Hopeful Romantic looking to send Fishy to hell here. Just needs to find one more touch. YRC gets blocked.
Will you get burst? Will you choose the burst? No, just let FishyFishy bait it into nothingness.
The RC into the overhead. There's the burst. And just send out the gun. Tired of brawling.
Hey, I wouldn't want to brawl with that either.
Oh, that low into the 2K. So devastating. Also dashing right into the drone.
Felt like FishyFishy wanted that stroke to go under, but it was too close. The low profile didn't work and came up for air at the wrong time.
Nice with the wall break. Ooh, and again, just the gun closing it out. I think Hopeful Romantic's onto something. Why fight when you can just, you know, practice your Second Amendment rights?
True. Target practice. Just ahead of Frosty. Because, you know, that Skyfish, it's not only just useful, like knowing that situation where Ino's going up for Chemical Love. Like, she does that, like, knowing you have Skyfish ready to skeet shoot her right out of the air.
Exactly.
You've got to try that in bracket before you try it up there on the big stage.
This is a good place to practice some of those matchup quirks. I like the burst immediately. Send out the drone. Take space.
Let drone do the heavy work for you. Oh my, scooped up to the wall.
Oh, and your health bar just absolutely vanishing. That's the thing about Goldlewis. All he needs is that one chance, one opportunity. JH going to blow up the reversal attempt from Fishy.
Nice. Up with the 5P.
Fortissimo, get off me into the JH. Time to guess for your life. YRC.
Oh, double, triple. Man, these security combos.
Bro, that's an F5. What a tornado.
Ready? Presence of mind to be blocking immediately there, but the Chipp, yep, you got a deflect shield to give yourself space with the 2K.
Now, game 5 for our first game here in top 8. That's what we're talking about, going the distance.
Yeah, that's just the quality of games that's top 8. You know, the ladder, it's a grueling experience. But in return, you just get so good matches. Every single one is a fight to the death.
Fortunately, one of these players is going to be eliminated.
Oh, got the scoop up with the 268. That's your life bar forfeit.
Right, trying to chase down.
FishyFishy not letting that last round go unanswered. Already has a massive life advantage. Being very careful not to give Hopeful Romantic many opportunities to take it away.
Oh, and then a clean wall break. Oh, but down with the system. Gonna be blocked and punished accordingly. FishyFishy. Set, point, final, game, final round.
The mix is starting, plus frames. Doesn't block the double overhead, and that's a hard knockdown wall break.
This is very terrifying now for Hopeful Romantic. Gonna get burst back, so has one opportunity, spends it immediately.
Right, Hopeful Romantic, one last guess. You have 50 meter here, no security, no burst. What can you make happen?
Oh, not gonna make anything happen there. And FishyFishy with the perfect moving on in loser side.
Now we have N-Sharp and Monumin. Monumin rocking my girl May. N-Sharp forever and always on this Anji.
Let me bros rock too.
May versus Anji. Duel 1.
Anji.
Let's rock.
And Mito.
All right, there's the scoop. Send out the butterfly.
Well, just 2P assault. Oh, doesn't get a close slash punish on the Ko. And Sharp's gonna take that to the bank.
All right, to the fast RC. And nice, doesn't even need to break the wall there with the confirm. Dominating first round from N Sharp. Spin right through the 5H. Yeah, that was about to be a massive punish.
Could not get the combo. I'm pretty sure that would have worked the last patch before season 4, but now that 5K's back to its old 9 frames, not gonna work anymore.
GG into the IAD, nice backdash. Usually a safe bet. Oh, didn't work out there, but usually a safe bet when your opponent OTGs and then immediately goes for the IAD. If you just mash on backdash, they're usually gonna whiff.
Yeah. It is good. May specifically does have an OS for that. So it is a little more risky to do it against her, because if you do, like everyone's known for the past 4 years of this game's life cycle, you guess wrong against May like that, you're gonna be eating a chunk of damage.
Oh yeah. May, definitely one of the biggest damage dealers in the entire game. This game is already a high damage game.
But we might see the Testament come out from Monumin right here. Nope, gonna stay on the May. Might have just been switching color, music, or stage. But do want to just remind people, like, because I know Khalil's second guessing himself. Monumin does have a Testament. I've played against it quite a bit.
Yeah, I think bringing out the May in this matchup makes a little more sense because Anji being able to spin through a lot of Testament's projectiles can get kind of annoying.
It really can. Oh, the hop. No challenge from Monumin on it, though. Ooh, good backdash.
Throw. Oh my god, the parry, but it is going to be blocked. Force to spend the burst there to stay safe.
Would like Monument to be a little more active with the up dolphin, the punish fans. Can have a pretty late reaction and still hit him out of the air with it.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nice.
Oh no, press the 2P into the spin to allow that punish to work from N Sharp.
To the close slash. Set up the butterfly again. And Sharp just keeping Monumin locked down here. Here comes the super. Isn't enough to get the kill, or the Japanese gut's gonna save May.
They're gonna save her this time. Take the gold burst. And the JH will do it. N Sharp taking a quick game number 2.
Beautiful, beautiful work. But how much longer can we keep this up? Can Monumin find a way to fight back effectively?
I think Monument does have like inklings of what it takes to beat N Sharp here. Just little bits of adaptations, like beating those fans with up dolphin is a huge one. Because instead of Anji getting to reset himself with plus frames, you now get hard knockdown or a combo if you have meter. Run up throw on the spin definitely helps as well. Oh, IBs too?
Oh my god, 6H fully charged.
Not enough though to beat the 5 guts of Anji as the ultimate in Japanese guts.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, gets the close slash. That was a really nice spin. Monumin very smartly bursting, scouting out how dangerous that was going to be.
Yeah, because you don't want to give Anji just a free anti-air close slash punish.
Hell no.
Good fans gonna stuff out, but there's that 5H. And the new combo routes in full effect. Gets the 6K into the up dolphin. Can't get the organ to kill.
Not gonna matter though. Monumin making the correct adjustments here. Much more aggressive and making every hit count.
Yeah. So a little scary when we didn't get that Gocho Gawara cancel, but sometimes you just gotta accept it, get your next hit. And I think Monumin probably has found the actual song that works. So tried. Perfection Can't Please Me did not work out. Switched it up again. And just changed the entire pacing of the set.
Sometimes it's just about which music you got playing.
Duel 1.
It really is a power-up.
Oh, what a whip punish. Not going to recover in time to stop the Koi from punishing out. Rin finding a hit as well.
Oh my god, what a whip punish. You're dead.
Yeah, there's no 2 H's out of 6.
Yeah,
that's tragic for Monumin.
It would have gotten the kill, but I mean, this is such a good position anyway, right? Positive bonus, all that meter. All you had to do was find that last hit.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Monumin opting to invest a burst here. Guessing a little too early on when spin was getting canceled out of. And take a little bit of punishment here.
All right, clean.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Catching the backdash there with a fan. Oh, that is actually so much better for N Sharp too. Getting another confirm before breaking the wall. Huge win.
This is going to send Monumin as 1 touch left for the entire set. As burst now, so you get a little bit of grace period. You don't want to use that burst now.
Oh, that was so good. The PRC not going for the overheads, but instead falling into the low.
Oh, the throw on the landing. Tragedy strikes Monumin as N Sharp takes the set 3-1.
And Monumin was fighting so hard, so violent.
What? Walter? Huh?
Kai versus Soul? Okay, hold up. We got Kai bad guy here on Walter's side up against Dany Maza. This is interesting. I didn't know Walter had a Kai.
I didn't either. Is this something that Walter's been hiding in the back pocket just specifically to fight Dany with, to have a meme?
Maybe. We'll have to see. Is he going to prove to be the better king here? Runs into the far slash. RC going to send you through the wall. You're dead.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough ask in a normal time to beat Dany, let alone with his own character. You want to beat Dany? You're fighting a Sisyphean battle right now.
Absolutely. Throwing down the die, crossing the Rubicon here.
Oh, these
my
high
God,
beats. Yeah, you have to see it.
Nice 2K2D, send out the heavy stun edge, but so far away for the throw. Big whiff.
Now Dany gonna take this wall break, take the damage, get the positive bonus back online. Walter has full burst 50 meter. A lot of different options that can be taken defensively and offensively if you get the chance.
There is game number 1. Blink and you miss it going to Dany Maza. Is Walter going to stick out with this Kai, or are we swapping back?
You know, I can see Walter having the argument of like, you know, it's winners. I can afford a loss here, especially to Dany. No one's going to think down on me for losing to Dany. And maybe the Kai has some really niche counter picks that Walter's expecting for during Frosties. So it could stay there, could definitely go back to the Chipp. The Chipp is really good. The Johnny could come out, so could the Millia.
Anything I think would be good. I just think it's not smart to try and go in a mirror match against one of the best Kais in the world.
All right, we got the Chipp pulled out. Walter is like, I had my fun. Let's take the gloves off.
And meme time's over.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1.
Straight into game number 2. This is a much better start.
Yeah, so much better start.
Right. 5D is going to be blocked. Great defense here from Walter. Finally gets clipped with the counter hit 2S.
Nice. Keeping Walter locked down. Walter opting to burst. Gonna take the time to set up the tightrope too, but get 6P'd right off the people's elbow.
Oh, and then 6P once again, keeping Walter locked down in the corner. A little bit of a shimmy there from Dany. Catches Walter flinching.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, wow, the 2K finding Dany running forward, going wall to wall. The burst gonna change directions.
Oh, and the Vapor Thrust. Your life is forfeit.
Gonna extend this pressure. And Walter's gonna get a chance to burst, but you can't burst Dany, not in a last-ditch effort situation.
Yeah, brutal. Dany now up 2-0. Walter having to make a tall comeback here. Question is, who do we bring in? Stick it out with the Chipp. That's what you've been playing most of the night.
You know, all logic would say you stick with the Chipp. You don't want to just roulette through characters unless like you're really confident in roulette. And that appears to be what Walter's doing, sticking with the Chipp. It's gonna have the best chance. I'd say the only other character that would be in contention would be the Millia, but I don't think Walter is on the Millia stonks this patch.
Yeah, Millia with the lower effective health and also, you know, Kai's DP being able to cover the left-rights. I definitely like Chipp more in this.
And you know, Chipp also does have a DP.
That is true. The Beta Blade, just saw it there. Oh, what a 6P! Reacting to the flash of the RC.
Another super wall break. Dany's gonna have just under 100, so we're not gonna see any ride the lightning shenanigans just yet. Finds a stun dipper, a freely RC, and a dragon install.
Oh my god, dragon installing to win? Is it gonna happen? 5D! Uh-oh, Walter says, I got meter, I'm not letting this happen. And the classic chat. Dragon install into lose. What a sell.
Yeah. I mean, Dany was going for what you almost always has worked in the past when people go for that RC, you know, try and bait Dany with that air throw, and you just run into a DP instead. And Walter's like, I can see the future. The Dragon install revealed to me your secret.
Oh, but now we're just going to go ride the lightning. Put Walter through the wall, get that positive bonus.
Oh, nice Beta Blade on the 6K this time around.
Nice SVP. Try to go for the 6P. That was, again, a reaction to the BRC. No one home that time, though.
What a 5-8.
Oh, my God. What a juggle. I can't believe you're dead. He was so low to the ground when he got hit by the heavy stun edge. I didn't think there was any way he was going to be able to pick that up.
Yeah. Oh my God, a big counter hit, forcing the burst out of Dany to start it off with.
Little throw, OTG, get the plus frames there with the Gamma Blade. And the punish, clean, beats out the burst. Dany looking to try and close it out here. One more touch. Oh, corner.
Yeah, putting yourself in the corner with that Pooter arc, really good for Walter to set that situation off and take full advantage of it. But the far slash, and enough meter was gained for Dany to take the set 3-0.
What a performance. Qualify for the Arc World Tour other than the last chance qualifier.
Trade and round start advantaging nobody.
Oh, there's the burst. Okay, get over nightmares. That's a powerful Saw on the play.
I mean, for a lot of people, SQ's Ram has given them nightmares, me included.
Asta trying to get over them right now. There's the dash up, a little blink there before going in for the close slash. Backdash gets caught.
And then these are the combos SQ is known for. They're long, they're intricate, and they provide so much advantage.
The patience on the approach, trying to go for the Sun Dipper, but got caught with the JH.
Yeah, the classic Ram Goomba stomp, as it were.
Pirate barrel. Houston in about half health, but about to have 100 meter as well.
Nice IBs. Could not bait the burst. Give Asta a breath of relief.
Yeah, I think if SQ was holding forward for the dash, would have been able to block it, but was most likely just holding on to the dash macro.
And the close slash gonna catch SQ pressing at the wrong time. Going to round 3. What neutral interactions? Felt like it took forever for anything to really be committed. And SQ has came out on top with this corner pressure being on line.
Oh, 5P, just a little slap to the face. Wake up, Asta.
The IBFD, I didn't realize it pushed that move so far back. I am not used to seeing that get let rock.
All right, Asta getting game number 1 here against SQ. Remember, this is still winner side. So while you definitely don't want to lose, if you do, you get at least a cushion, another life in the loser side of the bracket. Let's see. Is SQ going to challenge back? Take this 1-1. Maybe take this 2-2.
Oh, maybe SQ wants to make this a 3-1. It's in the reverse favor. Oh, what a max range lift on Asta. That's going to allow such a scary threat.
Oh, yeah, hold on to the burst. No reason to spend it. Don't be a hero, Asta. SQ with a perfect.
Both go into the air. Oh my, 6P. Asta back on in, gets a hit with a follow-up, but there's not going to be any follow-up to that combo, and nice Mordo out of the corner.
Yeah, the follow-up's the Mortamato. Set to the wall. There's the pop. Asta not out of this yet. Nearly at 100 meter. Can do some serious damage if we can get the right hit. SQ doesn't have any burst to save themselves. Ooh. Oh.
Gonna get the confirm, but the sword send it on down. Flame a game. 1-1.
Yeah, that wasn't a chip, so I wonder if Asta got caught in the pre-jump frame. Because they just got hit raw by that sword.
Most likely was a pre-jump situation.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right back into it. Into the fray. Oh, ooh, the respect. Both of them standing nearly full screen, just shimmying.
Yeah, neither player really wants to be the first to interact and get punished. Both these characters, especially if you give them meter, are just doing criminal things to each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Sin, though, definitely has a little bit more incentive to go in. Because you don't want to be forced to block the Ram swords. With that SQ, Mortabato still not enough to get the kill. No swords.
Trying to get mix online. Asta being ready to block has seen the mix and has seen right through SQ.
I love the side swap there. You didn't have any meters, so trying not to go for high damage instead. Once the positioning, that was a crazy whip throw. I don't know what we were going for there, but still, no! Knew that the burst was coming, so tried to bait it so hard. It pays for it.
Sometimes you just gotta accept that your opponent can burst and they'll just return to neutral.
Yeah, now with that, SQ is not only taking the round, but has full burst going into this round. Okay.
Oh, the trade.
Yeah, and SQ, I think all that really hinged on the hard burst bait by Asta, right? You allowed SQ to keep burst going into the next round. They didn't even need to spend it, though. Just dominating that following round.
Yeah. SQ, one of those players that given an inch takes a mile instead. Asta's really going to be feeling that pressure going into a game 4 down on the set count.
Again, with just the nearly full screen shimmying. That's exactly what SQ is waiting for. Trying to wait for Asta to make the first move so they can swing back.
Nice IBFD, really stopping these pressure extensions and resets with these follow-ups.
Whip on the hoof stomp, forced to spend the meter there to stay safe. Still maintaining this corner pressure, though. Yeah, I like it. Just buy time till the sword comes back, right? Even gets the whiff punish there with the 5H.
The red sword is back. Almost got a rare Calvados moment, too.
Ooh, big trade for SQ. Gets out of the corner, gets a tap on the dome here, and should be able to close this out with the right routing. No, it's not enough. Are you kidding me? Even with the extra wall break damage.
Now SQ just a little bit trying to hold back with the DP. Asta ready for that situation.
Yeah, I don't blame SQ for bursting there either. You just need that one touch. You don't want Asta to get any footing in, and now it's set point for SQ.
Oh my, the 2S just taking those toes down.
Bro, OTG. That 5H is brutal. Immediately into the Tyrant Rave. Hard knockdown.
Oh, yeah, you cannot try a tap dust meaty against SQ with Mortos on the line.
Asta does get burst back here, though, and 100 meter on deck. Gets the shimmy. Love it. Asta staying alive for another round.
Oh, the JS traded in the wrong way.
That should, yeah, just hold down back. It was damned if you do, damned if you don't there for SQ. And Asta, just like that, takes us to game 5.
Yeah, SQ definitely, was trying to wait a little bit to see if that red RC to bait burst from Asta was going to come out on the first hit of 5H. But that gamble did not pay off. Ended up with Asta, red RCing the second hit and then just chilling.
B now jumping into this game 5. He was looking so good, but Asta incredibly patient, not crumbling under the pressure.
Super wall break. Asta really starting to make this set be an Asta favored affair after SQ had such a strong start.
Trying to go for the low. That was a nasty explosion there.
What in the trade?
Should be death? No.
No.
Too much scaling.
That was a sick route, though. That deserved the kill in my books.
Well, might get the kill just yet. There it is. Utilize the PRC for the positioning. Closing out the round with the 5H set point once again.
Or SQ could burst away the Tyrant barrel. Oh my, A.B.A.
What an A.B.A. And SQ just brawling now, slugging it out with Asta. 100 meter here, how you spend it is incredibly important. 6P block.
Very patient. Gets the 6P, but SQ's wanting this win here and now. And the DP's say not right yet.
That 6P was almost it. Just the spacing was a little off. And now you gotta block for your life. 2P jumped on the explosion.
That was unfortunate. SQ thinking that throw was going to be backed up entirely. Has to show, hey, if there's going to be a chance of there being too big of a gap, I'm going to take it.
Oh, nice little escape. But just being chased down with the Sun Dipper and the whiff 5P to score the throw.
6P Tyrant Barrel, one last guess for SQ. And the close flash gonna find its mark. Asta's gonna take the set. And final game.
Duel 1.
Quick, 3-0. Every set from the rest on here out, just 3-0 each other.
Here we go, Walter versus FishyFishy. Two mixed up monsters.
Great 6-speed challenge from FishyFishy here.
Oh, just trying to go for the double jump, getting caught by the Psycho Crusher.
It's really problematic for Walter. Once Walter was above that tire, it was like, what are you supposed to do? Alpha Blade?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, let's rock. Diving on in. 2S connects.
Looking to claim game number 1. Gets 2K, but too far away to connect.
First. Rising up with the JP.
That's going to be game number 1 in FishyFishy's favor.
Yeah, what a showing here. Eno cooking in top 8 up against Walter. Walter is one of the best to do it. See how Walter is going to respond here, sticking it out on the Chipp. It's been all Chipp all night, except for that one little stint over to, you know, over to Kai.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Tries to get a DP going, but it's going to end up just having Burst be invested instead.
Oh, trying to go for the 5P anti-air, but mixed up left, right.
Madchu Age coming in and clutch for FishyFishy.
Nice. YRC. Just shoving the mad love out of the sky with the 6B.
Oh, the block on the beta plate. Last ditch effort turns into a round loss.
Round start scenario here. Oh, and the overhead connecting. FishyFishy really just putting the pressure onto Walter. Keeping Chipp locked down with the air-to-air counter hit. Walter missing! That is tragic. And then just break the guitar on the ground, 5H.
Wow, FishyFishy up 2-0 on Walter.
Absolutely wild stuff that we're seeing here. I haven't seen Walter get manhandled like this in a long time.
Except for Dany.
Except for Dany.
Like, but an Anal player, like, FishyFishy's putting on a Daru level performance, and we're finally forcing Walter back to Old Faithful, the Millia.
Ooh, Millia Rage.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And there we go, Artemis coming out. I kind of like bringing out Millia for this because I think that Millia having access to the skies is going to be really good for dealing with Eno.
Yeah. Millia's always traditionally been a problem for Eno just due to that air dominance that she has, as well as just buttons upon buttons that are hard and awkward for Eno to really deal with.
Absolutely. Oh, and JH connecting. Fishy holding on to the burst. Smart.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, nice cap to trade.
That was, yeah, that's Capel. Nerf Capel. No longer as dominant as it used to be. Not even knocking down anymore.
Full screen combo conversion. FishyFishy got those. What a 5P.
Into the... Whoa, nice! Jumping to a block the JD. That was really clean there from Walter. But just trying to block for his life. Mad Love gets the guard. Excuse me, the throw tech.
And they're dancing around, but Walter has a dominance of the skies.
Fishy,
Could not
fishy.
punish the blocked hair card.
Yeah, that is tragic. You gotta punish those things when they come.
And it can be quite awkward, especially at that spacing for Eno to punish it, and especially punish it in a way that would give FishyFishy a kill.
Yeah, I mean, at least trying to score a knockdown, right? So you can run that mix-up. But with that, with the switch to Old Reliable, as you so aptly said, Walter has gone up 1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
First. Okay, yeah, a little awkward on the spacing there for blocking the hair car, so opts just to dash in for the throw.
Oh, nice. Close flash. Gets the side swap, too.
Clean.
Walter on Chipp was strong. The Millia is just a different animal so far.
Yeah, this is Walter's best character, easy. Everyone knows it. We've seen this Millia cook time and time again. The movement is just next level. Gonna break the wall with the winger. Gold burst, immediately getting the overhead into the knockdown. Time to mount the offense.
Oh, got the last clip of Walter and immediately went into super. Wanting to try and claim a round win.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
There it is. Oh, the 6P whiz allows for the Kappa punish, the throw. Not going for dismiss.
The close slash. Burst immediately comes out. Ooh, I love the fast RC low. That's such a tricky mix-up too, right? You have to block the overhead and then immediately the low. It's, I think, one of the strongest tools that Millia really has.
Yeah, and there's also the threat that, you know, it gets a very high up FRC that pulls another overhead too. So it's really even layered upon that insta-block low.
Absolutely. And what's even nastier about it too, you just saw it right there. If you get hit by the overhead, the low just whiffs.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the tap does could have potentially gotten a charge does if the belief was there.
Very nice parry. Goes for the reset, same side. I thought that was on the other side.
I was blocking up cross up too. I'm right there with you.
Just like that, Walter with the switch to Millia is now at set point. FishyFishy was able to take down the sub-boss, but now is against the final boss.
Yeah, bosses always have a phase 2.
Now this time actually does follow through with the fastball. Oh my god, these left and rights!
Walter just got tired of FishyFishy running the set as much as I like. Y'all go test it for me.
To the masses.
Now we have SQ N Sharp, the Ram versus the Anji.
Oh, trying to go for the air, the anti-air there on the Whiff Co. Still able to swap sides. That's what's most important. 5D Whiff gets covered by the sword explosion.
Oh my. What a JS. That's not going to be enough.
US 5H. Nice. The sweep is going to be able to hit. Oh, interesting. A punish there with a throw. SQ just mistiming that. Now being pushed up against the wall. This is just going to keep going.
Yeah, the risk here cranking, but all that's going to mean is more tension pulls for SQ.
Yeah, not only more tension, but that escape too. And Sharp really sealing their fate with that hop after the Whiff Fujin. Gave SQ plenty of time to capitalize.
Hondo all got clipped by the sword. Chip out is a real factor here, and the name of the game.
Exactly what it was, the chip.
Almost had the fancy combo, and yeah, N Sharp is going to take that to immediately burst, not wanting to give SQ any sort of chance to bait the burst into an advantage situation or the positive zone.
Great reaction there earlier too, to just run up and throw the spin attempt. That is the biggest weakness to Anji, is throws. Hopping on in, SQ not gonna bite. Just trying to disengage with a jump.
Throw getting a whiff. That's going to be J214S into hard knockdown.
SQ's dash blocks are so on point, and the JS, the moneymaker there with the RC. SQ getting game one.
That felt like it was more than just one game. Holy moly, we're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, that did feel like more than one game. That's what happens when we get deep into the bracket here. These players are fighting over top 4. What's up, Patriarch Panda? I see you. Frosty's gonna be a good time.
What's up, Hyanda? Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching everybody. I have to sit this one out, but I'm going to be watching. I'm going to have that live stream up on my PC all day long.
It's gonna be good. 3 generations of Guilty Gear, but right now it's all about Strive. Oh, wake up, Goldburst. Get off me.
Oh, nice 2K.
SQ is so grounded. And Sharp spent so much time there in the air, and SQ just stood underneath waiting to get that 6P.
SQ just sitting there like just out, straight out of Jaws. Just hear the theme playing.
Okay. Through the wall, positive bonus. Wasn't able to build up meter in time.
Ooh, that JH finding a hit, but too high up to convert. No counter hit as well. There's that counter hit JH that SQ is looking for. There it is. That's round win.
That's what we like to see. Competitive set here. Can N Sharp tie it up 1-1. This is such an important round here. You cannot allow SQ to get that 2-0 lead.
First, immediately no swords for SQ. The 6P will buy some time, but the Nagiha is going to keep sending SQ away.
Jin into the back throw. Nice flip out to escape from the corner. Had to spend the meter, unfortunately, to stay safe, but we take it. And now we lock down N Sharp. One more touch.
Nice deflect shield, but it might not be enough to turn the tables, and but that air-to-air definitely will be.
And that was so key, too. Being able to catch SQ before she got the swords. And then Sharp now in a strong position to bring this 1-1. There's the YRC.
Let's get the cross-up explosion and the second sword. SQ gonna go up 2-0.
You gotta be careful. Sword is always going to catch the backdash. That is a tragic round there for N Sharp. Now put in a uncomfortable position that we've seen many players in tonight, having to make a reverse 3-0.
If anyone can make this reverse 3-0 happen against SQ, it is N Sharp. If you're an N Sharp fan in the chat, make sure you're cheering and rooting, giving the energy. SQ, not an easy reverse 3-0 target.
Ooh, but down a sword there with the swipes in the air. D puts you right back in with the sword explosion. 5D hits. And the snowball just keeps rolling.
Nice JK. What a good pickup. Is that going to be wall break too?
Oh, not quite.
Wait, what?
Excuse me? Did we try to RC the Mortavato? Is that what happened there?
Or did the throw happen on the same frame as active one? Wait.
That was weird. That was really weird.
Oh, I gotta pull up the dust real quick. When does Morto lose his invuln?
Slow splash. There we go. Right into the super.
Oh, it was attempted RC, because yeah, otherwise Morto does have invuln throughout all of its active frames.
That's crazy. So just grabbing the one frame startup of RC. And now taking the round too. Beautiful stuff for N Sharp.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
The wall.
Envy on do or N Sharp on do or die.
Do or die is true.
100-meter. A parry here could be critical. But it gets hit. First, are you going to come back in time? Just go lives instead.
Oh, the gold burst faded out, and Sharp getting a game on the board and staying alive.
It's some risky business over here.
Very, very risky, but paid off beautifully. Now we jump straight into the next game. Is this the momentum that N Sharp needs? I mean, it's one step forward, right? Well, let's not get set 2 steps back.
First getting taken away. That's 1 step back already. Not looking so hot for N Sharp here.
5H from that range just to break the wall. Oh, 6H counter hit. You are still alive. Just barely. It's that Japanese gust that Anji's got.
It's not going to keep you alive through much longer. The sword and the backdash as well. Perfect.
2 steps back. SQ gonna put an end to this bracket march.
The explosion catches N-Sharp. But the guts are going to save N-Sharp one more interaction.
SQ has full health. You really got to dig deep. Fun in with the throw tech. SQ with no swords, but it's going to just RC and toss the spin. SQ moving on to top 4 losers. Oh, yeah, and it's Get Over Nightmares. Sin versus Kai. Asta versus Dany.
And Dany's taking it nice and calmly, but a 6P from Asta will change the tide.
All the way through the wall, no hard knockdown.
Oh my, what a 2S from across the way, and RTL coming on out. Not gonna invest a lot of it. Wants that 50 meter to try and make a kill happen on next hit. There, the hit in question.
The burst. Flips right up in to punish the 2S. And then ride the lightning. Shut down the burst option, but it's not gonna kill. Garbage super.
Yeah. If would have wall broken, Sacred Edge probably would have been enough to kill there. However, Sacred Edge does not wall break from midstream. Oh, no, what DP?
Yeah. No one home.
And he's in a dire spot. Uses the PRC to get the throw.
Ooh. Goes straight to the Sacred Edge this time for the wall break, plus the hard knockdown. Gotta watch out for access to DP, though. And there it is. Just called it out. Huge punish. Dany getting around.
Dany might be down to final points of life, but you're never going to count Dany out. The Dany classic, the tap dust of doom.
And just like that, Daddy Dany gets game number 1. Trying to tuck his son in
Dany's
the bed.
name is Par's father.
Gotta change it to Asta's father. Danielle Papa.
Yeah, shout out to Yinghua for giving us a meme that'll last the ages.
Duel 1.
Here we go, jumping into game number 2. That was a pretty close game 1. Asta had a lot of really good call-outs, very strong plays, but Dany really capitalizing on the ones that matter the most.
Yeah, and that is Dany's biggest strength. Not only just being unburstable, but really there to capitalize on every little bit. And Asta, though, is doing a great job at stopping the advances in this second game.
Uh-oh, Dragon install.
This time gets the tap dust, couldn't get the combo though.
Y'all know what happens from here.
IB almost got the punish on the 6P, and yeah, there's no way Asta's gonna burst just to make a meme come true.
Well, against all odds, Dragon Install wins. I think if you win the round with Dragon Install, Kai should keep it in the next round. Just saying.
That's the where you're thinking of some cheeky install from Melty Blood, I see.
Yeah. Here we go, far side.
Prospect.
Ooh, nice 6P. Immediate burst there from Asta, trying to shut down the momentum. Knew that was going to carry almost all the way to the corner.
And once again, these large combos, the Stun Dipper's gonna do it. That's a game 2 on the board.
Yeah. 2-0. Strong positioning. Now, is Asta going to be able to bring this back? I mean, able to overcome the odds and get into this winner's finals, but right now just kind of getting handled by Dany. They had a really close set against SQ that went down to the wire, right? Final game, final round.
Yeah, and now it's really looking like Dany's just want to be like, yo, I need to go to bed. Let me sit you down a little bit, Asta.
Hey, Dany's at least a couple hours back, right? Being in Mexico.
I think Dany and I are at the same time zone, so it's 9:40 p.m.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, nice pickup there with the 2K. Going for a really swaggy route.
Oh my, what a stun dipper. It's really been the MVP of this set.
Always is. There's a reason why we call it Scum Dipper. Scummy as hell move. And even after they nerfed it, used to be even faster on startup.
I do remember when the initial wave of dooming of it, oh, they're going to make it unusable by nerfing its startup. And it's just like, oh, no, it's just 7 frames. Never mind.
Yeah, you ain't reacting to that. I love the way that Dany plays defense in the corner there, too, peppering with the fireballs. That's always been one of my favorite aspects of Dany's Kai is the fireball game.
Oh my, catches the backdash, forcing the burst out of Asta. What a run-up far slash.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot, actually, catching the backdash. Stun edge for the Oki. And that's going to be the round here and the game. Dany moving on to grand finals with a 3-0 victory.
What a set. Dany just marching.
Duel 1.
Okay.
Let's rock.
I'm intrigued. Oh my god. The damage here straight into the super.
Oh, what a catch on the backdash. SQ's kind of locked down here.
Oh, and the close slash harassment 5D.
Gets the cross up. It's such a hard to evaluate cross up there with that sword toss into Clyde.
Absolutely is. 5D gonna hit its mark. Oh no! That was a big whiff. Absolutely huge for Walter. It just, wow, just gets the wrong cut there. I wonder what SQ was going for.
Nice back throw. Gonna set up this card. Lots of guessing is going to have to be done for the looping guard crush pressure.
Yo, Chad, that's crazy. Walter is doing a roulette to choose his characters.
That is wild. That's some confidence right there.
That is confidence. And then backdash gonna get caught immediately first to stay aggressive. I'll say one thing, that Johnny is looking real good and gets game number 1.
All right, SQ gonna be popping back on. You know, probably was not expecting the Johnny to come out. It's not a character you remember Walter for very often. I mean, Walter's gonna make you remember.
Absolutely. Oh man, harassing with the rock here into the corner. Walter stuck between a rock and a hard place, quite literally.
Now you got the breath of fresh air that is returning to mid-screen. However, your life total is looking a little slim there.
And a perfect SQ. Not too happy about how that first game went. All right, nice little escape.
SQ though, reversing the tables once again, getting out of the corner. Now it's up. Walter to keep SQ locked down, finds a far slash. SQ finds out of the corner again.
Ooh, okay. Able to break the wall here. Oh my god, what a clean pickup. Just trying to close the gap.
SQ able to fight through the misfire pressure, keeping Walter at a very tight leash. Looks like Walter has more freedom than actually has been presented. Finds a hit though with the Nsenga.
Immediately to a misfire poke again. Nice 5k, 6k, closing out the round. Damn, Walter.
Oh, the shimmy catches Walter.
Okay, getting caught again. Nice, huge pickup.
Take the positive bonus now with both swords regenerating. That Jade still hit.
Oh, into the back throw. Oh, using the flip. Yeah, crossing up with the sword explosion. Absolutely nasty.
Run up Ondo and the chip out. Walter did not have the FD in time for SQ to make this a 1-1 set.
What a play here. Man, I'm really impressed with Walter's Johnny, though. I gotta say. Let's see if that's going to be the same bet. Are we rolling the roulette wheel again? Based on how long we've been off the cab, I think we're rolling the roulette wheel again. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sure how Walter's doing is every time there's an opportunity to switch character, that roulette gets spun.
And it's going to be Johnny.
Johnny wins the roulette. Well, as a gambling man himself, I'm sure Johnny appreciates it.
Let's rock. Danger.
All right, nice. The JP. Yeah, rarely ever see negative penalty.
Yeah, especially with just how buff negative penalty got in season 3 of just taking away everything. Season 5 negative penalty update, it takes your house away too.
And the kids.
And alimony.
Not the alimony, you're gonna be paying for Mito for years.
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, nice start there for SQ. Walter holding on to the burst though, doesn't want to spend it quite yet. Probably waiting until we get pushed to the corner. Nice challenge on the fast RC. Big wall break, big play, big moves by SQ.
Got the low this time, forcing the burst out of Walter, trying to stay alive and grab this set back.
The patience, my God, the movement here from Walter, still threatening that negative penalty, but does not want to go in, does not want to overextend until we have the right opportunity. Ooh, 6K might have been able to punish that. Chasing down the BRC, 5K is going to connect, and that is going to be game number 3 here in SQ's favor, up 2-1.
All right, is it time to spin the roulette wheel? Oh yeah, I pulled up Walter's stream. Oh, okay.
We're spinning the wheel of the worst out here.
The wheel has been spun. It is time.
Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Millia. Uh-oh.
It was almost Johnny once again, but the last little slide of the wheel went to Millia.
Let's rock.
Wall break conversion too. Not able to get super wall break, which you know Walter wanted.
Yeah, for sure. Wanted that hard knockdown, but still. Positive bonus is strong. Oh, Artemis. Nice. Into the low. Great blocks here from SQ, but sitting at a magic pixel. You can't even block anything without FDing it.
Yeah. Oh, the shimmy, but couldn't get the closest pickups. Now just has to take throw. Give Walter another chance.
This is huge. If SQ can make this, there's the burst. Sends out the sword, puts you right back into the corner. Blocks the YRC and SQ. Set point.
SQ is just running through the defensive options that Walter has to present. Going to be a big uphill battle for Walter to get combos and finish out without being on defense.
Having no burst going into this is crazy. SQ about to build hers back up. There it is, sent immediately, locking Walter down in the corner. Through the wall, positive bonus. Things are not looking too good. Able to block the low into the overhead, but does get clipped. Big plays for Walter. Not enough to get the kill. Walter has one burst left. Sends it immediately on the wild assault. You had to. It was about to get taken away.
And unfortunately, was not enough.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh my. Counter hit from across the screen.
All right, that's a huge start here for SQ, making a statement to kick this off.
Tyrant Barrel not getting the clean hit, so it's gonna let SQ not have to deal with a wall break situation.
I like the statement here from SQ saying this time it's going to be different. Fading out the burst, excuse me, the DP, not the burst though. There it is.
Oh my, close slash sniping SQ out of the air. The clean hit was achieved this time.
Nice. Oh no, dropping the close slash, but that's actually a little bit better. Got the counter hit right afterwards.
The Swords tries to block it out, but the hook stomp coming in. Let SQ know you can't block them all.
Again, starting off strong in this next round with the wall break early on. Send out the sword.
Oh, DP's through the sword meaty.
Oh, again with the cross up on the explosion. Absolutely diabolical stuff here from SQ.
SQ takes game one off the back of that incredibly hard to block setup. I don't think we've seen it fail once, have we?
No, and it's because SQ only pulls it out like every few games. Not constantly doing it. So you kind of forget that it's even an option. You're so worried about all the other things that SQ is peppering you with.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Asta is gonna have SQ in the corner now, but a great 2K2D. Gonna force the burst out to keep the pressure alive.
All right, big pickup. Just trying to get as much corner carry as possible here. Gotta watch out for the DP. Asta sitting on 100 meter after getting stepped through the wall.
Tried to go for the meaty.
Again, pulling it out. I mean, if it works, just keep using it until they block it, right?
Absolutely.
This is dangerous. Yeah, SQ overextended there. Tried to go for a cheeky setup, putting up the sword into a meaty, but threw the sword a little too late.
The 5P frame kill, trying to bait SQ into pressing a little too early.
Oh, what a pickup. The RC didn't connect, but that's better. Didn't even get the pop-up on it. Instead, got the wall bounce. Gotta Happy accidents here for SQ, but there's the DP Hawkbreaker.
No 6P for Asta this time. He's just trying to claim this round without needing to invest and burst. And gets what SQ was fishing for.
Absolutely. SQ now on the cusp of going up 2-0. This is such a key round. I like the burst. Oh, crazy IAD there from Asta, nearly putting themselves in the corner, but able to course correct.
Now Asta in the corner, fighting for the ability to try and get out, but that's not gonna happen. SQ gonna find a kill. Game 2 on the board.
SQ making a dominating run right now. Not only taking down Walter 3-1, but now threatening to take down Asta 3-0, the person who sent them to the losers bracket.
Yeah. Sometimes it really does end up, you know, that 3-2 one way, 3-0 the other. Like we saw almost exactly the same situation with N Sharp and Monumin, where they went 3-2 in the ladder and then it was 3-1 in top 8.
That is true indeed. A little bit of deja vu. SQ seen this place before. They're trying to move on higher to the grand finals.
That big counter forcing the burst out. It's a great first step.
5K there, beating out what looked like it was going to be a beak driver. All these little straight hits adding up over time. SQ playing a much more patient game this time around.
And it's paying off incredibly well. Asta is definitely on a back foot. What? 6P?
Oh, dash up and just stare down for a second there. Yeah, great block in the first hit, trying to go for the punish on the second hit. The DP getting the burst out of Asta. Huge play.
All right, Asta, you have one chance left. You're not getting burst. You do have 50 meter. Just immediately sends it on the Elphelt.
I like not attempting to go for the punish there in the whiff throw, right? Knowing that Asta had the meter available and the trade. SQ going up 3-0 before Frosty Faustings. Dany versus SQ. Let's rock.
And SQ is starting out of the gate very ready to just throw buttons in Dany's face and tell Dany deal with it.
Great blocks here too, but that risk gauge is starting to add up. Able to score the punish even without the S sword. That was kind of crazy.
And like as we've seen with SQ before, that risk gauge is just an extra tension bolt to SQ. No worrying about the extra damage that can come of it.
And he's going to get the block here too, but immediate RC from Dany scooped out of the skies. Oh my god, SQ is on something here.
Yeah, no sword, no problem.
Ooh, through the wall again. And now it's Dany's turn to play. No one's blocked that.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, at this point, I think it's impossible. Nice. Immediately YRC's on the 6K. Knows Dany is not going to be baiting that YRC there.
And now a round apiece. Who's going to squeeze out the first win here in Grand Finals?
Oh my, multiple counter hits. SQ's round is going from bad to worse.
The DP's still reaching. It felt like Dany paused for a second. I was like, what should I do here? And the People's Elbow will get a perfect for Dany. Game 1.
Dany just charging on. You know, stumbled a little bit at the first round. Found the footing. And started getting the ye old Dany winning rounds like it's no big deal, regardless of who's on that other side of the cab.
And the one on the other side is SQ, one of the most dominating Ram players on planet Earth.
Oh my, what a speed.
Ooh, counter hits out the gills. PRC back, another counter hit, but this time that counter hit is in Dany's favor, allowing him to escape from the corner, sending SQ through the wall.
Run up with the 5K, the tap dust going from low into overhead. The Dany special.
Right into the next one. Sabato. Break the wall. Right back on in again. With the overhead. And SQ scoring around with a perfect right back at you.
There was not going to be a burst coming out from Dany there. They're just accepting the beat.
People's Elbow. Putting SQ in a dangerous position. Not going for the anti-air that time. But rushing right on in for the close slash tap 5D. Gonna be able to get a wall break off this.
There it is. SQ just suddenly going from a dominant position to on the back, but needing to spend the meter. Catches the backdash, not able to convert.
You are nutty, Dany. Sliding underneath with the Scum Dipper. Shutting down SQ and the explosion. That is 2-0 here in Grand Finals. Dany is something else. Able to make those split-second decisions.
The question is, can Dany have a round taken off in top 8? Will this be a 3-0 clean?
Is the question, all right. I mean, it's crazy because SQ has been right on the cusp of getting a game every single time. Just not able to close out these rounds.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round starts 6B there from Dany.
Oh my, there's a big 6B. Wow, the trade is gonna work out beautifully for SQ, however.
Yeah, there's the RC, gonna swap sides. Yeah, it worked out for SQ for a second there, but Dany immediately flipped the script.
Ooh,
nice
J8.
Oh, no sword though for the 2S. Ended up losing a little bit of the pressure there, but just threw the sword right back at you to get it back.
Dany, you pressed R slash there?
Yeah, gonna lose his life.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Not able to get the super wall break, but Dany has proved that that's not necessary. These stun dipper shenanigans.
Ooh, perfect.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Spacing here. Dany sitting on tournament point, has the pressure going.
Counter hits coming out. SQ down. Potentially last burst of the night. That's a massive hit. Finds the exact amount of meter necessary for Dany to take it all 3-0 in grand finals.
Dominating show from Dany, putting in the work right before Frosty Faustings to prove that yes, he is the best Kai in North America.